What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we're watching a video titled As a Canadian, I Love America. As a Canadian, yes, I love America, which looking from the outside in, I have, well, at first I thought that Canada and America would have more of a rivalry, but now that I have watched some more videos, I feel like it's like kind of like a brotherhood where you're kind of like, you know, like, I don't know. I just don't see that they would hate each other. So I don't know why the title is As a Canadian, I Love America, but let's see what this video is about.
So I know that most of my viewers are from America, which is not surprising given all the topics I talk about on this channel. And you probably think that I'm all—
Oh, you guys say that I have an ASMR voice. Talk about an ASMR voice. Their voice is so chill.
Topics I talk about on this channel. And you probably think that I'm also from America. Again, given all the topics I talk about on this channel, they're mostly related to the things that are happening in America. I'm not American, I'm Canadian. And I feel like as a Canadian, it's very uncommon to express your love for America, especially given this current era, 2016, 2025, given the terrorist Trump 51st state. Saying that you love America is not very common around here. It's almost as if it's mutually exclusive. Like if you like Canada, you can't like America. Most of my Canadian friends around me hate America. They hate Americans.
What? Interesting.
I literally have people tell me like I hate them as in Americans. But as a Canadian, I love America. Don't get me wrong, I like Canada too. It's a beautiful country. There are a lot of things to like about this country, and I'm very grateful to live in this country. That doesn't mean I can't be drawn and admire America at the same time. If you say that you love America, or you want to live there, move there, or you're going to visit America, or just show any appreciation for America, my fellow Canadians are perplexed. They're like, why do you want to go to America? Look at what's happening in America. Why would you want to go there? And I have a personal story from last year, actually.
What? I'm completely baffled. See, this is what I thought it was at the start. And then afterwards, I was like, oh, they're chill. Like, they're okay with each other. And it turns out they're not. But I feel like that's also a personal thing, you know. I don't think all people judge all Americans because they're in America, you know. Like, I can disagree with, for example, I won't say any specific, let's say like, which I can disagree with Spain, which I openly do. Doesn't mean that I hate all Spanish people. Not at all. I love the people here. There's, you know, you shouldn't judge a country's people by the country. No. So, interesting. And kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of thrown aback by this video, you know? Like, ish. It's nasty to hate, right, Wendy?
Actually, I was taking this philosophy class that was required for my major. I was talking to my TA about applying to law school. And he applied to a couple law schools in Canada. He asked me where I wanted to apply. I said, I want to go to the States. And he goes, why would you want to go to the States? Like, do you really want to be in Trump's country? I just laughed it off, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, so what? What if I want to go there? Anyways, that's my story. And that happens all the time here. So I'm gonna list.
I wonder, is it the same in America? Like, do Americans talk like this about Canada? Or how, like, because I haven't seen that much. Interesting.
A bunch of reasons why I love America.
Oh, and yeah, by the way, I was cold.
First, I love what America is founded on. America is founded on an idea, a core principle, and that is liberty. The founders of America believed in liberty and limited government and freedom. There's a reason why the Statue of Liberty was given to America out of all the countries in the world. America became one of the freest countries in world history. Do you know how many people from other countries come to America seeking freedom and opportunities? That says a lot. I already know what people are going to say in the comments. They're going to be like, what about slavery? Slavery was practiced everywhere. It's not just limited to America. I also love the spirit of America. So there's the 4th of July, right, in America, and in Canada, there's Canada Day, July 1st. Let me tell you the difference. One is lame and one is not. And I think you know which ones I'm talking about. 4th of July is a big deal in America. Like, it's huge, right? Like, you can't compare how people celebrate these two. It's just not comparable. And when you enter America, you know you're in America. There are flags everywhere. And it's very common for people to put like flags in their front yard, right? But in Canada, you don't see that very much. There, like, I've seen a few, but I feel like it's such an odd thing to do. Or like any other country, I feel like it's, I don't know, it just feels weird. And I love that Americans love America. And that leads to my third point. This is kind of like related. When I say that I love the spirit of America, I also mean this ambitious spirit. There are so many opportunities, and there's this strong and prevalent notion of meritocracy, where anyone from anywhere can achieve what they want to achieve as long as they put in the work. It's just this like
And Americans are so supportive. I'm talking about you guys, literally. Like, that doesn't happen here in Europe. As ugly as it sounds, here, if before, for example, my YouTube channel would start working, people would be like, you can do it, yay, go you, like, awesome, like, or not even that, they might be like, what are you doing? But after it starts working, usually people here are not like I've seen Americans be, that Americans are like, oh, I'm so happy for you, it's going great for you, like, I'll be here and I'm supporting you. Here it's like, oh, like, it worked out. Nice. You know, it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's not like there's not really a pure want for others to succeed like I've seen that Americans, I feel like, do have. Like, people do support me and actually want me to do good, which is like unheard of. Or maybe I just been around the wrong people, but
wrong sense of ambition that I love. Given that, look at all the achievements of America. There is a crazy abundance of technology, wealth, innovation. Like, for example, NASA, Apple, Google, SpaceX, Microsoft, so many more. And we have like all the elite universities, right? Like MIT, Harvard, Stanford, Yale. And all these major companies are heavily concentrated in the US, and there is a reason for that. Just simply put, I think this country is so important to the rest of the world. And that leads to my third point, is how important America is to the world. If it weren't for America fighting North Korea and the Chinese communist regime, all of Korea would not be able to live in freedom. And it's the same with Vietnam. The US involvement in the Vietnam War aimed to prevent the spread of communism in Southeast Asia. And just relating this to my last point about all the innovations, right? People from all over the world consume American media. People grew up watching American films, Hollywood films. They grew up listening to American music. The media dominance is just unmatched.
True.
My next point is the people. So you've probably heard Canadians are nice. They're polite, right?
and also, like, a lot of American TV shows has been Europeticized. Is that a word? Europeticized, Asian-sized. It's like, you know, like talk shows and things like that, or even television shows and reality shows. People have kind of copied the American TV and made it their own, which is awesome. I mean, I think it's awesome that everybody like got it, but I mean, like, that you can tell how dominating America can be when it comes to the media. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you guys heard my phone playing. I accidentally left the sound on it. Sorry.
And it's true. But I feel like this niceness is very surface level and very systematic. I feel like as a kid, people always told me that Canadians are the nice ones and Americans aren't. And this notion is ingrained in my brain, right? So every time I go to the States, I think about this. I think about how Canadians are nice, and I'm expected to like meet some terrible, rude Americans. There are rude people and just like evil, bad people everywhere, right? And there are nice people everywhere too. But just from what I've observed, from what I've experienced, Canadians this niceness is, like what I said, service level. It feels very distant. I feel like everyone is just being nice and polite as like a set of rules they have to follow. It feels very robotic. Especially where I live, I feel like people are just in their own little bubbles. They don't want to talk to you. They're very two-faced, like almost passive aggressive. Americans, I found that they are very like straightforward with you. They're very blunt. Like you can tell if someone's having a bad day, they don't want to help you. But then sometimes you can tell that you can talk to this person. You can ask them for help. And those kind souls, right? They are very warm. There are some restaurant experiences that really stuck out to me. I was having In-N-Out. When I got my food, that worker who handed me the food said something along the lines like enjoy your food, guys. And you know, like everyone is trained to say that, but when she said it, it felt genuine. It felt that she meant what she said. And that stuck out to me for a reason because I don't experience that. I know I might be like overgeneralizing this, but I've actually heard a lot of Canadians say that. Even people who lived in America, they told me that the people there are like, they're more direct with you.
Yeah, this is like, I feel that too. Like now that I've been talking with my American followers, it's like, it's so genuine. It's so genuine. It's crazy.
Versus Canada, they're polite because it's like almost like a ritual sort of thing. Again, I have not lived in America for an extended period of time, so my experiences are obviously limited. But if you are a Canadian who lived in America, I'm curious to hear what you think. And my last point is that free speech is not a guaranteed right in Canada, but it is in America. I'm sure you guys know what's happening in the UK. Like people are getting fired and going to prison for just saying something that is maybe not very socially acceptable. They're not threatening people. They're not causing violence. And this is sort of happening in Canada too. You can get fired or fined for just expressing an opinion that people don't agree with. And you have to ask, are these people threatening others? Are they initiating violence? Are they forcing their opinion on other people? And we have seen this multiple times. For example, I'll give you one out of the many examples. So there's this nurse, her name is Amy Ham in British Columbia. She was fined $94,000 Canadian dollars for comments about transgender people, which is pretty insane. So these are the reasons why I love America as a Canadian. It may sound like I'm romanticizing the country, maybe I am, and I recognize that it's not a perfect country. No country is perfect. It's chaotic, it's messy, yeah. But what I admire is not perfection. Like the 6 things that I just listed, I think it's reasonable to value those things. Maybe you don't value these things, maybe we have different values. But for my personal values, I think America is a great country. So that is all I have for you guys today. Subscribe, like, do all the things. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.
I want to know, do Americans have the same rivalry with Canadians? Or I just haven't seen that much. That's why I was like confused, like, oh, that doesn't really happen anymore, does it? But yeah. This makes me want to move to America, guys. Just love it. But either way, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. That was a bad bye. Bye.